guys, welcome back to Persona 3 Reload. Last time we met in Persona 3 Reload, we did our full moon boss battle, but unfortunately we lost a party member permanently. Shinjiro died last part, and well, today we're going to be dealing with the aftermath of that. And yeah, I mean, there's not really much else to say about it.
Terrible tragedy. He had a lifetime of opportunity ahead of him. As educators, we are to blame for ignoring his silent calls for help. We tragically lost him to senseless violence before we had a chance to help him realize his true potential. Forgive us. Forgive us for our negligence.
He just never stops talking. I'd never even heard of any Aragaki. Had you?
I heard he never came to school. Probably just some punk. I just want to get home. I gotta study for my mock exam.
Hey, you guys know who this Aragaki is? Wait, you're not even in the same year. No way you'd know him then. Anyways, it's crazy that stuff like this really happens, huh? Huh? What the hell's your problem?
Shut up.
Huh? What are you getting up for?
I said shut the hell up!
Iori, sit down.
Damn it!
Just ignore them, Junpei. Hey, have you seen Sonata-senpai today? He was absent this morning. I wonder if he'll show up at all. I hope he's okay.
Do you have a moment?
Oh.
But yes, by the way, since Shinji is dead, you don't, the one thing I do like about Reload specifically, and Persona 3 in general, because they did this in the original, is there is a way to get his equipment back. I will show you that in a minute. I don't think I mentioned, that you do get your equipment back from Akechi after you lose him. It just magically appears in your inventory, I guess, but...
This'll be a fun meeting.
Oh yeah, and they're also trying to decide what to do with Ken, considering that he's technically the cause of the whole thing.
Hey. At the usual for lunch. I was wondering what ramen tastes like when you skip class. It's surprisingly good. You could have invited me at least once, you know. Come on, say something. Why do you have to be like that? Always going off without saying a word. Put yourself in my shoes for a change. You think it's the other way around? Yeah, you're right. I was always the one running off on my own. I was too obsessed with getting stronger, ever since I lost Miki. That's all I've cared about. I thought if I was strong enough, I could protect anyone, but I was wrong. And now you're gone too. God, it's like the world is laughing at me. I knew what we were getting into. I knew we were putting our lives on the line, but I was so focused on fighting, and I didn't see anything else. It doesn't matter how strong I was. Look what happened! I know, Shinji. Crying won't change anything, right? I don't need you to tell me that. In the end, I can't run away from who I am. I've had enough of this. Rest easy, Shinji. You just watch from there with Miki. I've still got a job to do. Isn't that right?
Sorry for my lack of commentary. I'm fucking crying. I can never get past that scene. So, what happened there was Akihiko actually awoken to his second persona, which does gain a few benefits. For one, he now is, I believe he completely nullifies electric attacks, meaning that if an enemy tries to hit him with an electrical attack, it won't affect him at all. But the other thing is though he still does have his other weakness. He does have his weakness from earlier. And then, but also he did gain a new theurgy with his second tier Persona Awakening, which is, yeah, this is actually something that Persona 5 did differently than Persona 3. The party members' personas awaken along the story, where in Persona 5, you had to get their social links up to max to awaken their second level persona. And then when you did Royal, if you got them up to max and did a certain event with them, then they would awaken to their third tier. Here, though, there's only 2 tiers, and all of them awaken within the story. So yeah, just...
Reporting in. Amada-san is not in his room.
He's not?
Oh, shit.
Evidence indicates that his window has been pried open.
Amada-kun! Oh, wait, Fuka, where are you going? Do you even know where to look?
But I will, I actually do want to talk about that scene a little bit in terms of what I think of it. I gotta be honest, I like the original version more, but that's only in terms of how it's laid out, in terms of like animation and stuff like that. I like the new angle that it has in the original, and the animation obviously for Akihiko is much better. You know, I like that, but in terms of its pacing, I think the original is much better, because, you know, I as you clearly see, I have it on auto, meaning that that's the speed that's the way the game intends on doing cutscenes in terms of the text boxes. That way, you know, you're just listening to the voice acting, and it continues on to the next line once it finishes. The thing is, though, is that this game is that they don't really, in that scene specifically, there were times where, you know, Akihiko was talking, and then right afterwards he said, hey, come on, say something. You know, he said it like within a second of finishing. Oh yeah, real fucking great timing. Real great fucking timing, Makoto. Yeah, now's the time to get your crops, I guess. But in terms of the pacing of the scene, I liked the original more, because there was a little bit of a wait between some of Akihiko's lines. But and the voice acting was a little bit better in the original, but I like this version too.
Yeah.
But also, by the way, despite everything that is happening, you can still do social link related stuff. But the thing is that the game will, because I don't know how to say this. It's not like, you know, it's not like Makoto doesn't care about the whole situation. It's just that the game is like, hey, you can still hang out with your social links if you want. Yeah, but if you inspect Shinji's death, you get, if you inspect Shinji's desk after his death, you get all of his stuff back. And there is a reason that I am not doing the desk right now, is because I'm trying to figure out if I can leave or not. And that's because I want to harvest the crops first, which doesn't take time. And I don't think doing the linked episode ending takes time, but yes. And yes, there is a ending to the linked episode for Shinji. We're about to do it now. I just wanted to harvest everything first and get that, and plant my next set of crops. But yeah, this is actually the point when everyone kind of starts awakening to their second personas. But Akihiko was the first one, and then, but they happen. But I think it's a little bit before everyone awakens to their second personas. Technically, Koromaru already did, by the way. That's why he has 2 theurgies. Technically, he's already awakened to a second persona, so he won't ever unlock another one. But Akihiko and, well, someone else is going to awaken to theirs in a minute, and I think you can guess whose it is.
Remember to remove the seeds first. After that, we'll prepare some kombu soup stock. You'll need a pasta cooker about this size, and...
A pasta cooker. Do we even have one of those here?
It's still pretty hot. It requires excess energy to maintain an appropriate external temperature.
Shit.
We have returned. We're home, Koro-chan. Oh, shh. We should be quiet. It looks like Aragaki-senpai's asleep. He says Aragaki-san is not asleep. Huh? Senpai's magazine. It's the monthly guide to the family cooking show. Does Aragaki-senpai enjoy cooking shows? I didn't even know this month's issue was out. Aragaki-san frequently watches programs like... it's okay, I guess. Come on, let's go.
Damn. Forgot you can understand dogs. Aw, don't sweat it. It ain't your fault. Don't worry, Koro-chan. Next time I'll make you something too.
But, what was I saying? Yeah, that recording pops up after October 4th, by the way, which they really did everything they could to make Shinji's death hit like a fucking truck, didn't they? Wait, did they not give a fucking... Did they not give a fucking name to the principal?
Sorry for surprising you. I had a feeling someone was in here, so I came to check. What's that? Did you find this? I see. He made a habit of not leaving behind any personal belongings, but... I have no idea when he filled out this form to return to school, or whether he even planned to hand it in, but... I think this is proof that he was thinking about the promise we made. Yes. He was so against it, and yet he still left this for us. I should show Akihiko. Or... actually, maybe I shouldn't. He probably wouldn't approve. Let's just keep this between us for now. It sounds like you know how to handle those two now. Thanks to you, I was able to understand how he really felt. I'll say this on behalf of all three of us. Thank you so much. Here, you take this. It should go to you, since you're the one who got him to open up. Someday, once we leave the storm, then I'll tell Akihiko. I'll tell him about his struggle returning to this room to fulfill the promise we made. But he never forgot those days when it was just the three of us. Not even for a moment.
All right. But yes, as a result of finishing finishing Shinji's linked episode, you can now fuse Hellbiker. Well, I could already do that because I already had this is New Game Plus, but yes, when you first finish Shinji's linked episode, you can fuse Hellbiker. But like, when I first played Persona 3, I didn't think I kind of had a feeling that someone was gonna die by the end of Persona 3. I wasn't sure who. My bet was actually on Aigis a little bit, and not because my bet was on Aigis, mainly because of the fact that she's a robot, and knowing and just kind of thinking, I was like, oh, they could just say she died and then rebuild her at the end of the game or some shit. But that or it was gonna be I know this is gonna sound fucked up. I thought Ken was gonna kick the bucket too. I thought Ken was gonna die by the end of the game. And not because, you know, second grader and all that stuff. No, I just think he was, you know, especially if it was especially when I first played October 4th, I genuinely thought Takaya was fucking crazy enough to just shoot a second grader. I don't know why. I just thought I thought that was their way of showing how unhinged he fucking was. But they didn't go that far. I mean, technically they did anyway, because he was gonna shoot Ken anyway. Shinji just stopped it. Shinji just stopped him. But, you know, now that I think about it, how many times... Takaya only shot twice, right? And he had a revolver. He had 4 more rounds in there, didn't he? What the hell? Like, the hell, guys? And, of course, we have requests for Elizabeth to complete since it's been a month, and we have to do that. Alright, this one I'm looking at the name just so I know which one to craft. Because we have to go to the antique shop and use a gem to craft that weapon, but I'm trying to look at the name so I can study it and remember which one exactly it is.
Yes. Which one? We have some new items prepared. Come take a look. What would you like? So, what will it be? What would you like?
That's not the one you need.
So, what will it be? So, what will it be? So, what will it be? What would you like?
There it is.
Are you here?
And you have enough resources to do it.
What would you like?
But I do find it funny that, you know, during the most serious plot moments for everybody else in the party, Makoto is still just doing his social links and just acting like nothing happened. But actually, I also did like Shinji's death in the anime for Makoto specifically, because this was actually the point, because like right before Shinji's death was the point when Makoto was being more, you know, I wouldn't say happy, but he was better, you know, he wasn't, you know, being as depressing as he was at the beginning of the anime. But then Shinji's death was what turned him right back to normal. Okay, yep. And now Elizabeth's asking to go to Gekkoukan. I don't know if I do it now. Nope, I don't. But in the anime, like right after Shinji's death is like right when Makoto goes back to his normal way in terms of thanks, Elizabeth. Oh, I'm doing a fortune? Okay. Oh, cool. Don't know how the hell that happened. Hopefully Elizabeth doesn't steal that one. I did mention drawing fortunes already.
Hello, this is Elizabeth speaking. I'm calling in regard to a recent change in Tartarus. It seems that a path that had been blocked off is now open.
You couldn't tell me this when I was talking to you earlier?
I wish you a safe journey.
Was that not important enough? Like, it's like I legit just talked to her.
You look half dead. What are you doing out here?
When Mom died, protecting me. No
How
one
come this
believed
scene has
the
better
truth.
pauses than the one with...
To this
Never
day,
mind.
they say she died in an accident that didn't even happen. That's why I wanted to clear the record. I thought that's what she would have wanted. Maybe then she'd finally be at peace. They said he died in some violent crime, right? No one knows the truth. Just like with Mom. And now, I'm going to be left behind. Just like always.
The dead are never coming back. You have to accept that. But you still have your life. I'm not here to bring you back. You can waste away here if that's what you want. But if you still have the will to fight, then come back and stand on your own 2 feet.
I know that. I've known it all along. I've just been lying to myself. I needed something to hate. To keep myself going. I couldn't face the thought of being alone. But that's exactly what happened. All this time, I've just been running away. All right. I'm not running away. I'm not running away anymore. I swear it. Aragaki-san, I'll see this through to the end.
This thing looks like a fucking Bakugan. I'm sorry. I have to say that. It looked like a fucking Bakugan or something. But, yes, Ken also awakens to his persona during this, arc. And he also gets his second theurgy, which actually I really like this one. It's really good if you're in a bad situation, but I never really end up in a situation to where I have to use it. But, yeah.
Yes, it has.
So, where's Sonata-san?
He said to leave Amada-kun alone, but maybe we should look for him.
What do you think? So you agree with Akihiko then?
Yeah, Akihiko seems to have a level head on his shoulders.
I'm going right now to...
Told ya.
Amada-kun!
Oh, thank goodness. I was so worried.
You were?
Amado, will you continue to fight?
Yes. I'm done running away.
That okay with you?
Positive.
It's all right. We can trust him.
Please, don't scare us like that, okay?
All right. I'll go and talk to the chairman. You should get some rest.
Okay.
Hey, not bad!
All right.
Yeah, but I do believe that the reason Mitsuru mentioned that she needs to talk to the chairman about it is because I'm pretty sure that the chairman was going to have him kicked out or whatever, or maybe Ken was saying they were thinking that Ken was just going to leave because of what happened. And because, you know, you can argue that Ken was the reason Shinji died in the first place, but I mean, it's more, it was more Takaya in the first place. He was the one that, you know, shot Shinji twice. But, I don't remember if anyone blamed Ken for it. I don't think anyone did. I know that Ken blames himself for it. I know that. And, I know some, you know, players blame Ken for the death because, you know, that's just how it is, but no, I don't blame Ken. Yeah, it was a little, it's a little, like, I don't want to say stupid, it was like, I don't understand, like, I don't get, you know, why he waited until October 4th, like, yeah, I get it's the anniversary of the death and all that, but it's like, you could have waited until after the full moon. Sorry, I'm just being a smartass. Oh, great. Now what?
Hi. It's pretty chilly tonight.
You gonna use the fucking door anytime soon?
It'll be winter before you know it.
We know. Yeah, I'm trying to sleep.
Oh, you did? In this world, people die every day. Until recently, I thought that was as normal as the changing of the seasons. But now, I understand why people mourn. For the first time, I have a friend. Lately, I've been remembering things more clearly. You recall
Was one of those how to use a door?
kindred spirits. So, I wonder why I'm the only one who remembers. This is tearing me up. Could it be that you can't accept me for who I am?
I can't accept that you don't know how to use a door. Like, for Christ's sake, just knock.
I'm sorry if I wasn't making any sense today. Maybe it's the change of season, but we're still friends. That will never change. Well, I'll be going for now. Good night.
Yeah, thank God that Igus is on standby mode in here, because there is like a thing that hints that she sneaks in here pretty into Makoto's room pretty frequently. So it's thank God that Igus isn't in here seeing this shit. But yeah, whatever. Anyway, that's gonna do it for this part of Persona 3 Reload. The next time we meet in Persona 3, I believe we're just gonna be doing Social Link's next part. So see you guys next time, and take care.